Welcome back to my channel. I'm Angie and this is Our Contented Home. Today's project is a fun one. I recently thrifted this lamp and it would cost me $4.94. I'm going to turn it into something beautiful and use it in my home. So y'all enjoy. This is the lamp I'm going to be working on today, and I was drawn to this lamp because of all the texture of it, and I know that when I paint it, it will just make all those details pop out and just be beautiful. So I'm going to work on it and see what I can come up with. I did decide to tape up the cord so that I don't get any paint on it. This is the paint that I'm going to be using today. This is the first time I've used this paint and I really like it. So I'll leave a link in the description box below, and if it's your first time using it, you can get a free sample. You just have to pay shipping. So I'm going to use some rub and buff on the finial and the heart of the lamp. It's a little bit rusted, so I'm going to use this in the color Antique Gold and just these little brushes to apply it. I'll put all this in the description box below in case you're interested. Rub and buff is an easy product to use. I just put a little bit on a paper plate, and remember that a little bit of this goes a long way, and I just paint it on with a paintbrush. I did tape off around my lamp so that I didn't get any rub and buff on my lamp, but it's real easy. You just do this, and you could change out this part of the lamp, but I just decided to use it. It was in good shape. It just needed freshened up. This next step you don't want to skip because it's the buffing part. And when you put the product on, it gets kind of chunky looking, and you don't want that because it doesn't look professional or finished. So you want to take a rag and you want to give it a light buffing. And this just smooths everything out, and it just gives it a high-end look, and it makes it look so much better. So don't skip this step if you use the rub and buff. The next step is white wax, and with white wax I use a lot, and I just dip it out with a spoon and I put it on a paper plate. I never use it out of the can because it can contaminate your can, and so I just put it on a paper plate, use a lint-free cloth. You could use a brush for this, but I've just never bought one, and then I just rub it on. You want to make sure that whatever you're using it on has had a chance to dry really well. I think this lamp dried for 24 hours, and so now it's ready for wax. But if you use it when the paint's still tacky, it won't do well, and you'll mess up your project. So just make sure of that, and then I just layer it on. So as I go, I'll get thicker and thicker. I just kind of test it out to see how I want to do it, but you can see how I get thicker and thicker, and I just layer it on, and it gets in all the grooves, and it gives it dimension, and it ages it, and it just takes your project to the next level. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And you can also find me on Facebook and Instagram at Our Contented Home. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.